working today. That's going to be the key. Just figuring out if we can get any of these issues working. Let's see if that will work, and then let's go into here and go. This is good. Is it something going wrong? Is something not working? Or refreshed? Botrix, looks like it should be working there. Refresh that. Twitch looks to be running fine. No issues on there. Let's go check the kick out. Gotta love issues. Gotta love issues. I think I figured out the encoding issues. I think my main stream was trying to pump 1440 to all of them instead of just rescaling 1080p. Because YouTube does bypass that, but I thought maybe the rest would be fine, but it looks like it wasn't, so. Trying to take a quick peeky weeky here, but so far this all looks to be fine. Dismiss that. Can I refresh that? Okay, let's go close this. Let's go. I guess we gotta see if it really even works in here. Let's go in here. Bitrate looks fine in there. Bitrate looks to be fine there. I never even thought to see the volumes. To see if the volumes are right. A few minutes left for the beta, then that should start. All right, we need to get YouTube working. It looks like it's working over there. Are you ready? It looks like might be ready. Cool. But more importantly, we need to get into the where is the content live. That's all there. That's there. Okay, so this should be good here. How do I get into the actual live dashboard, live control room? That's what I want to be in. Okay. Is the full? Yeah, I think it should be working fine there. Should be using controller on this, but. Guess we'll just try one with the keyboard for now, just to see how it works. What do I try to see the mouse and see if this actually works too? Let's go. Okay. Okay. Looks like that controller is not plugged in, so let's really have to do the mouse.
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the Warzone has been authorized.
Ooh. The controller settings might, or the settings might be a little bit messy.
Resurgence. Survive if your team can redeploy. Eliminate staff and bring back faster. Mark the drop point to deploy. Go get off.
This already feels a little bit high, but probably should have attempted to. I think the FOV feels really off too. And you really like the controller to work. That would be kind of nice, you know? Yeah, these settings are pretty darn fast. Pretty darn quicksy-wicksy. That's not the right button either. All the buttons are all different too, since I'm not using a controller. It is on research, so I guess we'll take that assault pick for sure. Not even a perk system there. I don't think I have a perk system, so. Oh, I don't. What even is all that sound?
We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Look inside there.
Well, we'll have to figure it out as we go, that's all. What's that? What is that, C4? Okay. Cool. To try to get the controller working though. Oh, there's a train. I wonder if there's people on it, I wonder. Oh, caches on cooldown. There's a bazillion crates there. The audio is actually really pretty good for the crate system. I can see a lot of stuff. Oh, I jumped out. Oh, well. Fire. Cast off. That sounds like this used to be a good gun. Let's use that. Down and quit. Okay. So I guess the research will be over, then I'll be done, but yeah, I'll give it a shot. You need to get your controller working for this to see how it goes, though. That's for sure.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Yeah, someone else is trying to...
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
You're just right there. It's downstairs. Wow. Definitely could use a controller because that was insane. Alrighty. I don't have any spawning planes to be myself. Yeah, see? Let's go splat. Let's go splat. Oh, I can't go splat. You really need to put a controller on if you want to do much of anything with this, though.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Yeah, this is just way too crazy. Way too crazy. Definitely need to work on some setting changes real quick on all of that. And why can't we use the controller? Aiming input controller. Let's try that. Let's go graphics. That should be good there. Recommended reset. Textures. Where is the actual... Is there an FOV? Probably on review. What does enhanced FOV do? I don't know. Okay, so now I wonder if the controller settings will work now. I guess you have to go change all of these settings to make it work too. Is that all we have is this? Probably is. Probably is. Everything should be good though on all the rest of the fronts. Much so that I could probably just focus only on that. Let's see if the controller is going to work now. I don't even know what button the communicate is. Gotta figure that out too still. I'm pretty sure everything on all these fronts is working, which is hopefully the good part about all the stuff. So that's working, that appears working, and that appears working. The stream is healthy. Okay, so they all should be good. Everything should be good. I wonder if I hypothetically tried to record what that would look like. So how are we gonna figure out what our settings used to be? Where that's the other thing too, right? Well,
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
I am absolutely atrocious right now. The aiming is pretty. Is that a shotgun from that range? Oh, submachine gun, I was gonna say. Okay.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster.
Stay together.
You're being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
Swapping man, cover me.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Need a revive.
Oh, we can actually hear stuff. We can actually hear stuff. Okay, okay.
Contract failed. Stand down. Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. You have reinforcements inbound.
Plates going in.
I keep hitting the side button on the controller, and that's pulling my pistol out for some reason. And that's gonna take me quite a while to get used to this game. That is for certain.
Good work. Stand by for redeployment.
Every time I...
Bounty targets marked. Kill them all.
I would like a gun, please.
Primary objective complete.
Take
All
it, Victor.
targets eliminated.
Changing max.
Visual on an enemy. This enemy operator is no
I've
more.
lost enough shooter. Not losing you too.
Rad! Hilfe! Lege Platten an!
Tripwire set. Swapping back. Cover me.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Lade nach! Scheiße, ich bin am Boden!
Enemy soldier incoming.
It's absolutely obliterated.
Enemy here. Cancel that.
Ooh.
Loadout drop heading your way.
I'll need to get my control settings back where they used to be.
You're getting another chance. Weapons free. Recon drones are on patrol. Check your tag maps for danger zones. Surveillance drones in the AO.
Damn it, I'm down.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Well, the controls are just a little bit slunky. Guess I'm gonna have to change all the settings and figure out what the sensitivity is supposed to be. That's part of the learning curve, right? You just gotta, you know, gotta get in and gotta learn. Repetitions, like that should be my slide, not my melee, so that's already making me messed up.
Enemy air lockdown overhead. Grab cover.
Armoring up.
Aerial recon is overhead. Relocate. Hostile UAV overhead.
Bin an Bord. Feind markiert.
Need medical.
Well, I suck, that's for sure. Well then.
9 left. Keep the
Booty
pressure on.
cheeks.
We've got 10 squads active in the field. You're back on station. Go get after it.
Relocating. Place going in.
Lege Platten an.
Changing max.
You've got a loadout drop
Oh,
inbound.
that's absolute booty cheeks. Like, why is the aim so brutal?
Flash out.
You're a fucking bitch.
Down to my last man. Container, I'll get you fixed up. Replating. Changing max. Thermite out. Armoring up.
Woo-wee!
Plates going in.
What's going on, Grady? Ooh, that's not a place you want to be going in. I am absolutely like my aim is just absolute booty cheeks right now. I haven't played this game in years. Feels like it.
Incoming! Get back!
Be advised, you still have squad mates outside the safe zone.
Well, there's definitely a bombing run on those guys. We need to get some bullets. But how you doing, man? What's going on, Grady? What's going on? Alright, I gotta figure out how to get to that guy. Where's this other crate supposed to be? This stuff feels like way too loud. Okay, he's not too far off.
Your squad mate ID'd a high-value target. Lock and load.
These guys are still chilling in there. Looks like we're going towards our buddies, though. Looks like we're trying to move out.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
I don't have any loadouts set up, so there's no point going for load, eh?
Switching max. Spotted and cancelled. Located an enemy. Changing max.
Changing max. Let's see if we can even get this to work.
Found an enemy.
Be advised, resurgence is no longer active.
Swapping max. Cover me.
Werde beschossen. Lade nach.
Moving here.
Can I get up on any of this?
Cancel my last.
Because I can't really get up at all. I'm just gonna wait for them to peeky weeky like that guy there.
Move to the safe zone. Inbound.
Down to my last mag.
Still got 0 on this one. That's crazy, Grady, crazy. Can you hear me, Grady? Yeah, that was the volume on things.
Shut me up. Switching mags.
Down enemy operator. This enemy operator is chaos. Knockout round. Only 4 remain. Finish the job. 5 squads still operational in the AO.
I guess I got a better gun out of nowhere.
Switching mags.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
Lege Platten an.
It's a big old sniper.
Stick out.
Head to the safe zone. Gas is
Changing
closing
mags.
in.
I gotta get in the zone, man. I got in the zone. This is way too loud.
We lost track of the bounty target. Contract failed. Only 2 left.
Switching mags.
Enemy
Rearmoring.
dropping into the AO.
Changing mags.
Give him a little peeky weeky. See where he is. He's gonna be somewhere hiding with his little peepers. No.
Hostile spotted.
Safe zone.
Don't shoot me, dipshit.
Gas is inbound.
Swapping mag. Cover me. Flitting.
Changing mag. Switching mag.
Plates going in.
Alright, this little group of people need to... They're trying to get it. Looks like they're chasing that guy, and then they got the dub. They got the dub. I didn't get a dub. They got the dub. What did I do? Probably nothing. Yeah, pretty much nothing.
It's all on you. Stay alive so your squad can redeploy.
Okay, well, you know, we got lots of learning to do, that's for sure. First of all, we need to get the controls somewhat similar to what they'd be before. So that's going to be probably part of the hard part too, in the sensitivity settings and all that. So especially the dead zones. Oh man, all these other settings, we have to figure out those too. Yeah, okay. Gaming, since we multiplayer, yes. This is gonna be. I'm gonna have to get that all back. But I don't even know if I have the old game, so I can actually check the old settings on it. I don't know if I have any of that. I don't think Old Greedy Games is still here. It was for a hot minute. For a hot minute. I guess we gotta turn the gain up. It's looking a little dark down here. A little dark. You know what I'm saying? A little dark. It's feeling a little dark. Okay. So if this is movement, sprint assist, full movement input, activate sprint. I don't know. Tap the slide. I guess I could maybe figure out my other settings there. Maybe that will help me. I guess we could see, is there anything else I have at all? Just have to basically just kind of keep ripping and checking controller settings as you go, but we know we do have to, let's go check some, let's go see if I can maybe launch the old game and see if I can bring out some settings that would make sense that I could actually see. I don't even know if the volumes are working okay. Let's hope that they were. Video games themselves. Oh yeah. So it says oh yeah on the one, but that doesn't say on the other. So which is actually working? What is actually working? Okay. BattleNet. I don't think I even have the other one installed anymore. I do not have any other Modern Warfares installed, so I'm just gonna have to figure out the settings as we go. Should I try to do my BF6 settings in comparison to it? I guess I could try to see if that makes any sense, but this is controller, also not mouse and keys. So we should probably, let's just go check out some settings, I guess. Lunchtime, I don't know. Let's give it a
These are the best controller, graphics, and audio settings for
Let's give
Modern
this guy a
Warfare 4.
let's give this guy a
Stay tuned to the end of
chance.
this video for my pro controller settings. And without further ado, let's start with the in-game controller settings. Make sure you hone in the proper horizontal and vertical stick sensitivity for you. For me, it's 1.65 and 1.65. Anywhere from like 1.35 to 1.8 or so would be standard unless you're like a high sense player or something like that.
I guess we'll try some settings videos out here real quick and see if that makes it work. We could give that a little shot. Gotta do the shaders installed again. Paradise, simple controls. Okay, definitely need to change one of those. Got the view is good.
For me, I play Colossal. I swap by L1, R1 with L2, R2. Going down here, controller vibration you can have on or off. Dead zone inputs, you want to go in here. This is probably the most key setting of all controller settings.
Yeah, no kidding. That'll definitely be. Can I skip those while I do settings? Because I need to do settings while it's doing its thing. Okay, so 1.65. I think that's what I used to use too. Controller vibration. I know the audio is gonna kill me because it's so loud. can you like... How do you... Okay. I guess I'll just copy this guy, I guess. Because why not, right? Why
Make sure that your
not?
dead zones to some extent match these on screen here. The most important ones are going to be your left stick max, lowering it down.
I don't
to
remember
like
what those
70.
used to
This
be
helps with
either, so...
rotational aim assist, reaching the
We'll just
fastest
try.
strafe speed
We'll
as
just
quick as
try.
possible. And then the right stick min. You want to make sure that you have this down anywhere between 3 and 1.
It's gonna be a hot
maybe
minute
0
of
if you
getting
have, like,
used
a
to
brand
that.
new controller or
Let's
something like
see
that.
what
Right stick max, I
time.
do lower this to 95, but that's more personal preference. Tabbing over to the aiming tab. For sensitivity multiplier, I don't mess with any of that. I do go into the aiming advanced settings, however, this is probably one of the most important controller settings here. ADS sensitivity transition timing, make sure this is on instant. By default, it's gradual, and your aim will be a
Ooh.
lot snappier if you change
don't
that
want
to
that.
instant. You also want to go to your aim response curve type.
Where do you even go to get those menus?
Multiplier, I don't mess with any of that.
Go back a second here.
Reaching the fastest strafe speed as quick as possible, and then the right stick min. You want to make sure that you have this down
Man, this
anywhere between
audio is
3 and
way too
1,
loud.
maybe 0
Where is
if you have
this
like a brand new controller or something
game
like that.
music?
Right stick max, I do lower this to 95, but that's more personal preference. Tabbing over to the aiming tab. For sensitivity multiplier, I don't mess with any of that. I do go into the aiming advanced settings, however, this is probably one of the most important controller settings here. ADS sensitivity transition timing,
You
make
want
sure
that
this is on instant. By default, it's gradual,
Terrible.
and your aim will be a lot
Terrible.
snappier if you change that to
Terrible.
instant. You also want to go to your
I've
aim
always
response
used
curve type and make
dynamic.
sure that's dynamic. Here's where you can also mess with the custom sensitivity presume if you feel like it. For me, I don't, and then we can back out, make sure target aim assist is on. I do go into the motion sensor function advanced settings and turn F of
Motion sensor advanced settings. This guy goes fast.
make sure that's dynamic. Here's where you can also mess with the custom sensitivity presume if
I
you
used to
feel
use-
like
I
it.
used
For
to use
me, I
customs.
don't, and then we can back out, make sure target aim
Target aim assist is on, yeah.
assist is on. I do go into the motion sensor function
Motion sensor function behavior. Advanced settings. Okay, now we're in that menu.
advanced settings and turn FOV sensitivity scaling off. I don't think this really impacts much though. It's been more of a placebo setting for a lot of Call of Duty players. Going over to movement, there is no omni movement in Modern Warfare 4, but there is tac sprint. But what I like to do, just to make sure you don't get caught tac sprinting as often, go into sprint assist and turn this on. Don't do tactical sprint assist. Instead, scroll down to movement advanced settings afterwards and turn your tactical sprint activation on single tap run. This makes it so that by pushing forward on your left stick, you'll go into a default sprint. All you have to do is click your left stick once and then you'll go to tac sprint. What this does is stops you from spamming tac sprint as often, and ideally then you'd only use it when it's necessary.
need to get that,
not as much relying
parachuting
on
thing
tac
too
sprinting,
figured
especially
out
when you're
too.
close quarters and you want to just sprint, because the big difference is the sprintifier from default sprinting to tac sprinting. Going back into the movement settings, I do turn corner slice on. That is personal preference. I go into slide dive behavior. Make sure that you either have this on slide only or hybrid. The reason that you want to do so is when you do tap to slide, there is a delay. It says it in the game. There's a slide and dive activation delay, which you can definitely notice in game. So for the purposes of responsiveness, make sure that this is on either hybrid or slide only. And then going over to the combat tab, I don't believe I change any of these settings. The only one that could be important is tap to reload versus prioritize interact. In multiplayer, we don't.
Where was that? In combat settings, I'm guessing? Tactical stance. Change zoom activation. Is that where we are? Or combat behaviors, yeah. Stance goes quick.
Slide only. And then going over to the combat tab, I don't believe I change any of.
Weapon mount activation. ADS and melee. Apply all. Where is it combat settings? Is that where prioritize is going to be? I'm pretty sure it's prioritize
Settings.
reload.
The only one that could be important is tap to reload versus prioritize interact. In multiplayer, we don't really worry about that one as much though. Up next are the graphics settings specifically for PC Modern Warfare 4. Some of these, of course, will be subjective depending on your build. I've had my PC optimized and I know that these are the optimal settings for me. This is a good baseline of settings to work towards, but just because it works for my build doesn't necessarily mean it will for yours. Anyway, Make sure they have display mode on full screen exclusive. Choose your monitor, choose your graphics card. For me, my screen refresh rate, I make sure that it matches my monitor. For me, going through my Elgato, I need to make sure this is 120, so that's why I have this there. Display resolution, I play in 1440p. Display gamma, I have this on 2.2. Gamma and brightness, this is personal preference as well. Mine's on 50. NVIDIA Reflex low latency, I have this on plus boost. This is typically what you use when you want your graphics card to be performing a little bit more. Eco mode preset, I have this on custom with VSync gameplay and menus off. Custom frame limit. Make sure that this is higher than your screen. Refresh rate, just so that you're pulling more frames than your screen will be able to show. And continue to scroll through here. I have a
Okay, so that's that. What do we have here? Optimal off 30.
HDR off.
HDR off. Sure, let's do that. Apply those settings. Might do a hard reset. That's fine. So I just need that for currently while I'm doing that, and I can change that other setting too in a hot minute there.
Off. Now we're going to go into the quality. To set this to custom, you just need to go to render resolution and go up and down one. I turn dynamic resolution off, upscaling sharpening fidelity cast at 100.
Okay. So let's go back a second here.
Here I have HDR off. Now we're going to go into the quality. To set this to custom, you just need to go to render resolution and go up and down one. I turn dynamic.
Okay, so it's not letting me change that. It's probably because I have it set to the other thing. That's probably why. Well, let's keep going for now anyway.
Resolution off, upscaling sharpening fidelity cast at 100. If you struggle with frames, you can do DLSS, but it doesn't look as crisp as fidelity cast. Frame generation off, ray tracing off, VRAM scale target at 80 with variable rate shading on. World and weapon motion blur I have off. Depth of field, this is an interesting setting that you want to
Okay, post-processing off. Depth weapon.
make sure that you actually have on. I'll show a clip here. The way the depth of field works in Modern Warfare 4 is a little bit different than previous CODs. When you're using iron sights, it actually blurs out the bulkier parts of the iron sights, meaning that depth of field for the weapon actually is more viable for iron sight weapons compared to previous years. So make sure you don't go in here and turn this one off. You want to keep it on. Scrolling down to details and textures. For everything, pretty much we have low. Texture filter low, detail quality low, particle resolution very low, bullet impacts off, persistent effects off. The shader quality and texture resolution are locked on high. This might be for the COD Next build or the beta build. We'll have to wait and see. For the shading quality, I have low. On-demand texture streaming is minimal. Local texture streaming quality is low. In-game video quality standard. Same thing with the shadow quality. It's locked right now, but if you can lower this, it might not hurt. Shadow filtering, I have this on low. Screen space on low. Occlusion and screen space lighting low. Screen space reflections off. Static reflection quality low. The environment, these are locked, but deferred physics quality went off. Weather grid off, and water quality, I keep this on.
Jeez, okay, just quick, man. This guy's quick. Alright, we're almost caught up.
On all, just to make it a little bit easier to see through the water. Now if we go over here to view, this is very subjective. For me, the FOV that I like most is 100. Anywhere from like 107 to like 95 is good for controller. If you're on keyboard and mouse, you can bump this up to like 120 or so. The enhanced FOV, I haven't messed around with this too much, but the idea is that it gives you more space to see in your peripheral, meaning you can bump this up to 120 without it impacting your aim assist. Cutting back in here because I did actually get a chance to check this out. So this is my default 100 FOV without the enhanced FOV, and this is with enhanced FOV on. You see it gives kind of like a fisheye lens, which is good because you get to see more of your peripheral. However, I'm not so certain that I really like this. it definitely feels weird. It kind of feels like a helmet cam when you're running around with it. So I don't know if this is the type of thing where it'll take a little while to get used to, or if there will
must
be
be pretty good though right now. Now we all set up.
I'm keeping this setting off just because it feels a little bit weird for right now. But definitely give this setting a try because it might be the one for you. Vehicle field of view doesn't really matter. You can do wide. The first and third person camera, even make sure that this is all the way down to minimal. And then that is the remainder of the graphic settings. Up next, we're going over to audio. I keep master game volume on 100. You can turn down the gameplay music and cinematics music volume. I'm keeping them on now just for the sake of playing the beta. Once you're playing competitively, you want to make sure they have the music volume down. Make sure, of course, that your speakers are set to your PC speakers. I do turn on asymmetrical hearing compensation, reduce tinnitus sound.
Alright, so global headphones, mono audio off, mute licensed music is on, asymmetrical comparison is also on.
Have this on as well, and then the voice chat settings.
And then the voice chat settings. So push to talk. Should I put this to open mic? And push to talk's probably fine, but you don't plan on speaking too much anyway, right? All lobby, voice chat on, proxy chat on, game chat. Yeah, okay, well that's that. I guess that's probably about it.
Here are dependent on your build. You want to go into the interface settings as well. There are some important settings in here that you want to make sure you change. None really on this first part, but if you go over to readability, scroll down to color customization, then color filter, make this on filter 2. Color filter target, put this on both. And then world color intensity, make sure that this is on 100. Go over to gameplay HUD. After this, you want to go into the HUD bounds and increase this as close to the center of the screen as possible. This makes it so that you can see your minimap a little bit easier. Scrolling down.
Where was HUD bounds? Okay, so let's go HUD bounds. Okay, yeah, and then I don't know, let's forget about that.
Down here, I turn HUD widget shake off just because that adds a bunch of shake that you don't necessarily need. Compass, you can leave this on or off. You want to scroll down to crosshair lines and make sure that this is static. You can also go in here and adjust the crosshair color if you feel like it. This is what I use. And then hit marker and damage based hit markers leave.
Yeah, that seems a bit like marker visual weapon information. Okay, so hit markers on, damage hit markers on, minimap.
Leave those on. Here are some other settings if you want to be able to turn those off. And that is it for the interface. You also want to go into account and network and make sure that your dismemberment and gore effects are off. And last but not least, I want
gore and dismemberment is off. Okay, let's go find that. There it is. Okay.
I want to go over my scuff settings, particularly for the scuff Omega. Left thumbstick preset, I have this on exponential, and then on
left thumbstick. I never even thought to use like scuff settings. Bring it to the foreground. Let's go see if I can do any settings on there. Okay.
Are off. And last but not least, I want to go.
So we're in home, we're in here, we're in scuff and vision. Yeah, we're there. Thumbsticks. Okay, so is this what the left thumbstick preset as exponential? Profile 1 for. Where's the shapes he's talking about?
Go over my scuff settings.
Where was that? Where are those other settings for it? Resolution. I don't know where that all is. Is that in calibration? No vibration, no triggers, thumbsticks, device memory mode. What does that do? Okay, well, I guess this is what I'm looking at, I guess.
Particularly for the Scuff Omega. Left thumbstick preset, I have this on Exponent.
Presets? Presets? Custom presets? And the default, max dead zone, minimum dead zone.
Exponential, and then on the right I keep this on linear.
And 0, 0? Huh.
I also go into both and make sure that my
Oh, it's got the, okay, so the little graph things. Oh, I don't know. Oy, oy, oy.
mid dead zone is down to 0 for the left, and I lower my max dead zone on the left to 15%. On the right side, I keep this both on 0. The Scuff app is also where you can go to adjust your paddles, and then same thing for recalibrating your thumbsticks. If you don't have a Scuff Omega,
What Scuff Omega is this?
there are websites that you can do that. For example, the DualShock calibration.
Okay, well, that's pretty good, I guess. I guess we can go and give it a shot now, maybe? See how bad we're gonna play here, eh? Let's see how bad it's gonna be. Okay, alright, so this is the health is fine, so that's good. This looks like that's still running fine. That's running fine. Okay. Okay, I think everything else is working okay, but we got lots of work to do when it comes to... Like, what's the chat button for... Oh, I guess we didn't also change the settings to full screen either. And that was just for... No, is that for this?
Just took Lake Ontario. It's official.
I don't know. I do not know, man. I do not know. No for SOS. How do I change? I guess I want. Some of the buttons are going to be a bit messed, so let's go over somewhere else, I guess.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Resurgence. Stay alive to keep
Let's
the squad
fucking
in flight.
go!
Boys, be a squad and go get off.
Give him a fucking contract. Where'd he go? We're in shambles.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Why did it? Oh my god, no. No, that's not it. Why am I have to? No, that's not gonna do it for me. That setting is horrible. Prioritize reload? That was bad.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. You have reinforcements inbound.
Like, what? I shouldn't have to hold anything. Like, why do I have to hold that? That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I couldn't behavior.
Fucking team laying with me?
Gas is moving.
What the fuck? You fucking goofballs.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Back on station. Good work.
Like, how is the aim just super, like, I can't even, like, it's so sensitive to me that I can't even, like, get my shit straight.
Back on station. Go get after it.
Man, won 3 games in a row and now, came to fucking pick up a gun.
Your squad mate is redeployed.
Taking
Well
fire.
done.
Armoring up.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Enemy soldier
Now get up.
incoming.
I got you.
Touching those center off, buddy.
Half remaining operators in that squad. Hunt them down.
Nice and easy. Oh, it's got you.
Might want to rise here.
Plating up.
Field upgrade here.
Armoring up. Swapping mags.
The area. Watch the skies.
Swapping mags.
My aim is absolutely brutal. Hey, look how fucking sensitive this shit is.
Plating up. Armoring up.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Switching mags. Taking effect.
Oh, he's in this fucking room. Holy moly. Sheesh. Yeah, I need to go back to basics because the aiming is just absolutely atrocious. Should probably look at what settings I used to use. That might help me a lot.
10. Win this thing. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Stand by for redeployment.
Switching mags.
Surveillance is coming back around. Steer clear. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Shit, man, I'm down.
Through the path
It's
of
like, what,
incoming
two
patrol.
shot me?
Get out of there.
Razor wire set.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Taking effective fire.
You're losing ground. Move it. Surging. Go get your revenge.
Switching mags. Plating up.
Wake up.
Stun out. Swapping
Plating
mags.
Like, I can't fucking aim worth shit. It's all blurry and blingy and all over. I don't know why getting shot twice makes the game so blurry. Like, why is the sensitivity so crazy? Like, oh my gosh.
It's serious. It's one fucking guy. Oh.
It's not one. It's not one. It's not one.
You got 1 of 10 remaining. Not bad. They hit us hard that time. Dust yourself off, regroup, and get back out there.
This is some sweaty stuff. And I am having a very difficult time with my settings. So, maybe I should have a little peeksy-weeksy and maybe, well, who did I don't know. I guess we'll just have to go into here. Let's see what my Warzone settings are like.
Setting some of your FPV stays on automatic. These are on off. We don't a Thrustmaster eSwap S controller. What that is this is a controller. If you ever get stick drift, button clicks on them, which you can probably hear. The clicks are very smooth. You have paddles, 2 paddles in the back.
Let's see what I used to do.
You have finger presses as well on
out.
that controller. So that is what I'm using on this current game mode. Going into the controller itself, I use the controller settings for default, but I do tactical as well for my actual devices. Sensitivities are at 6 and 6. The only thing we're going to go in later is going to be a different multiplier for the custom zoom. This one,
it's like, what is the stick sensitivity 6? Because 6 is to this now. Like, what is that supposed to be? 6. Yeah, like, geez Louise. Let's go back to full screen borderless. Way I can actually try to see what the settings would be. Confirm. Let's go and be like what? COD Warzone settings to be for converter, maybe? No, not that. An old statistic can be version must be 1.2 in the new decimal scale. Community doesn't 1.25 might put it feel closer. Okay, so it says 1.25, 1.30. Let's go 1.30. 1.30. Okay, and then I used to do like custom sensitivity.
one here we're leaving it the way it is at 1. And we
thought
move
it
down
did, anyway.
into some of the actual settings in here. Even down sight hold, sprint tac, that's on default. Automatic tac sprint, hold, equipment behavior, ADS. Immediately
Where would the
prioritize
other
interact
thing
so
be?
you can pick up your items easier, and you have to hold to reload. Armor plate, apply all. In the advanced portion,
I think that was prioritize interact. That's what I said. I think I'm pretty sure we just saw. Prioritize interact. There you go. That's fine.
this is more important. Aim assist on. You want aim assist defaulted. Gyro don't use. Response type for me, dynamic. Multiplier, leave that 100. 1.0. Instant. In the custom settings, this is where I find things make it a bit better. So the 6 gives you that snappiness from point to point. However, these ones can make it better for your actual recoil. So 0.8 for your low zoom, 0.8 for your 2 to 3 zoom, 0.8 for your 4 to 5 zoom, 0.9 for the rest. You can tweak those a little bit. This gives you some pretty good control of recoil. Dead zones. This is a modular controller and it doesn't have stick drift, and it's a relatively new controller.
Okay, alrighty. I think we have messed around enough again to give it another shot. Micro, what is happening? What is happening? Good to see you. Is it? Wait a second. Pretty sure either today or yesterday, if I remember correctly, was the J of J's for yourself? Pretty sure my feed told me something about that. Look at all the emojis. Hell of a long time. How you been? This game is insane. It is sweaty as sweat, and I am brutal at it right now. So there's that. There's that. But how the hell are you? I hope. Nice to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for dropping in. Got the gun shows going on up there. Oh man, this has been difficult. This is one hell of a time. Files. I wonder if Squirrel will be coming online to try this thing out. Oh! Actually swiped off mobile. What did you say before you said you saw it online? I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, did the socials not tell me the days of days for yourself was like today, yesterday, something recent? Pretty certain. Saw something. Ah, well, happy birthday! Just like that. The days of days for yourself is now. It's today.
Shot.
Absolutely. I hope you're having a good rest of your day. You have anything planned for that? Any kind of shenanigans planned? Giving me some of your valuable time on your days.
Enemy soldier incoming.
This feels a little bit better. This feels much better. Maybe I actually can shoot someone now. I don't like this melee. I need to switch to crouch and melee. How do I swap those? Think. It will be chillin'. We'll be chillin'. Not fully yet? Oh, hey, that's whatever makes it worth your while, right? I just finished a little camping trip, and then I had the urge to play a game, and this beta just came out. But I don't know all the settings on it yet, so... Also gotta get the other setting down too, because this like auto deploy nonsense is gonna get my butt killed. Go get some stuff there on these socials. You might have seen. Erica posted a few different things. We did the camping adventure, and we also did something. We also did a PEI, which was a lot of fun too. That might be what you might have seen. Yeep. And now I'm just trying to play this beta that is going to absolutely get me massacred with, because I am quite brutal at Call of Duty these days. I haven't played it since years, to be honest. Get that UV popping. Oh, I gotta get close. Oh, I see some legs coming downstairs. What's happening? Ooh, little perky. I finally got this to work. And it's finally working.
All squad mates are in the
It
safe
is.
zone.
It is. But yes, always bad. That is for certain.
Stand to you, soldier. Stay sharp.
I don't know where this guy is, but should be somewhere. Oh, he's probably up top. Can I go pop this thing? Oh, I can.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
I don't know where this guy. He's probably up top here somewhere. Bad at COD is always a problem, right? It's a good problem sometimes, not always. See if we can help this guy out.
Plate going in.
Hey, I'm just glad it's your day of days. Just glad it's your day of days. I'm going camping, but if I didn't move yesterday. You moved already, too? Oh my goodness, you're up to a lot of shenanigans for your birthday, then. If that's the case.
Plate going in.
I definitely know he's for sure in there, but the question is...
Supply cache locations are offline. Contract
Oh,
compromised.
he's actually on the train, that's why. So that's how that works. Nice, we got him. Are we leaving this train or are we staying on the train? Alright, let's leave it. Let's leave it, let's leave it. Well, happy birthday. Hell of a time to see you, Micro. Appreciate you spending time on your birthday just saying hello.
Enemy soldier incoming.
It's always nice to see you. Have you been playing any games since you moved? And has the move been a good move for you? Are you happy with the move?
We've got 10 squads active in the field. You have reinforcements inbound.
Ah, these controllers. These are the settings I've been looking for. Now I can actually... I might actually be able to play this game a bit. No, don't let him do it. I just came to help you. Oh, I shouldn't have come to help him. Absolutely. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you having some with your friends. Every year. I don't know why you move every year. That's crazy. You'll have to help me understand that at some point. Well, what? I didn't get a chance to research. Because the partners all died that time. Oh, well, that'll happen. That will happen. These things do happen.
SWAT. Tennessee in my DNA. Turning else to wins the only way. Legacy is the only goal. SWAT. Level up. That's the daily plan. Discipline.
Yeah, it definitely does make it a little more difficult. Fearlessly Chill, Deathmatch Classic, Private Pilot in a Party. Okay, so the settings are feeling better, but we do need to figure out... Oh yeah, I need to figure out some of these buttons here. So field of view, that looks okay. There's the button layout. Change stance. I want that to be this, and I want melee to be the other one. Yeah, that's fine. Those can swap. But I also want this one to be jump. So that could be jump. Oh, that was supposed to be melee. Jump stand, mantle. Mantle can be B, but then... So I need to set the other one up for A then. Okay, so how do I do that then? That has to be in the settings, probably. Unless it jumps, chain jump, and mantle. Well, let's just try making that this, and let's just see if I can make the melee that. No? Melee change jump, yeah. Okay, that's good. I think this is the only thing we allow to play, I think, right now. That's the locked Village Season 1. Yeah, so you just have to play with everything they give you. And you have to just do that, too. All right, we gotta keep rocking in here. Let's see what we got. So if I attempted to actually record. Wonder how that would work. Should I just try it and see? Probably should, right? It'd probably be absolutely brutal, though. And it'd probably interfere with everything else, wouldn't it? I think I've already tried to fix it so it wouldn't be terrible, though. Yeah, I've already tried that. Constant, medium, high pass. Yeah, so it should be okay.
Lock up. You're heading to the war zone.
Alright, let's give the old sniping a shot. Meow. Oh, he's gone. I hate how there's so much side buttons. That's when you guys push the talk. Where is my...
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive to
After, but
redeploy
then it was going
forward
to change that
teammate.
too. So
Kill to bring 'em back fast.
once I have a push the talk button on there,
Your team leader.
I might
Drop
used to
point
have
for your
that.
squad soldier.
Landezone markiert. Bleibt zusammen.
I don't even know if I can change my skin.
Dropping into the AO.
Lade nach.
Je mets une plaque d'armure.
Heads up. An enemy squad marks you as a bounty target.
Halt durch.
Contract failed. Stand down.
Ich werde beschossen. Lege
Your
Platten
squad
an.
mate's back on station. Good work.
Lege Platten an.
Ammo here. Vulnerable buy station detected. Proceed to the buy station before time runs out to receive a discounted item.
Lade nach. Verwende Primärausrüstung.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Why did it pull the second gun out? Oh, I hate this fucking controller sometimes. This guy wasn't even...
Inbound.
Repleting. Je mets une plaque d'armure. Switching max.
You're getting another chance. Weapons free.
Werde beschossen. Lege Platten an. Scheiße, ich bin am Boden. Lade nach. Halt durch. Ich hab dich. Danke für die Hilfe.
Enemies nearby. Changing max.
Verwende Primärausrüstung.
Nah, see, this guy that killed me.
Lade nach. Lege Platten an.
Automark. Disregard.
Buy station vulnerability closed. Contract failed.
Lege Platten an. Feind markiert.
Yeah, those two buttons to swap.
Flitting.
loadout drop inbound. 10 remain. You're almost done here.
Not enough.
Aerial surveillance is up. Use your tac map to
Lege
evade.
Platten an.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
No way! No way! All headshots, man. All headshots on this guy. Oh, brutal. Just pure brutal. Oh my god.
Get ready. You're redeploying. Surveillance drones in the AO. Leg it. They're in scanning range.
Not enough.
Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Kill confirmed. Located the rest of them.
Just punched him to death.
Bad guy here.
That's fair, that's fair. That will be fair.
We're returning you to the front. Earn this. Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind.
Lege Platten an. Feindmark. Lade nach. Lade nach.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad. on
Man,
your
it was
tac map.
AFK. It wasn't a good
Get
kill at
hunting.
all.
Moving this way.
I'm sitting in a fucking corner and I didn't even walk right past him? I can't hear anything either, so if there was any kind of audio,
Ich hab dich.
I couldn't hear it. Couldn't hear it! Couldn't hear it! But we will have to get there eventually. We will get there. We
Back on station. Go get after
will
it.
do something.
Hostile spotted.
Ennemi marqué.
Lade nach. Ziele überprüfen.
Enemy destroyed.
Changing maps.
Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Ziele überprüfen.
Be up in a sec.
Only 10 were left. Defeat is only a mindset.
Look at him go. And it actually worked too. Look at it go, and it actually worked. Sheesh capiche.
I'm changing mags.
Enemy marked.
Doesn't seem too fast to me. I could probably move mine even slower, to be honest.
Surgeon's window is
I
ending.
could probably
Watch
go
your
down
feet.
On the
to...
move.
I could probably do that.
Gas is closing in.
Plating up.
The movement's gonna take a while to learn, because every time I try to, like, turn, that guy doesn't... Like, he stops making his movement as much. Joshua FPS here is rocking and rolling. Getting some pretty good kills as he goes. Oh, that was a little bit odd. And he's down. Joshua FPS is down. So in our scuff settings, we could
Max going in.
end up changing this, some of these, is it thumbsticks? Mappings, some mappings. So,
Swapping mags.
custom, preset, custom.
Rearming.
How do we know what is A? Oh, I guess that would be B. So I guess you want to go custom, make that gamepad, bumpers, thumbsticks, eco, action,
Need recon overhead.
5 squads
There's
still
A.
operational in the AO.
gamepad, action, B. And there you go.
Be advised, resurgence is no longer active.
Okay. That's good. So how do I save it? Okay, and then should it be, maybe it's live now? I don't
In
know.
this area.
Oh, we need to get back to Joshua FPS again.
Inbound.
Because he is our player of the day, and we'll get him, Joshua FPS, to start rocking. Because I bet you they're going to get a dub here. Oh. Getting a little bit of trouble, getting a little bit hot.
Swap mags.
3 squads left in the war
Blew
zone
up
in
the
AO.
barrel on his face. Getting pretty intense here. He's getting, just missing all the shots with his SMG. Got a legendary Nix and a cast off.
Looking at an enemy vehicle. Swap mags.
He is still working away to be the victor of this match.
I'm changing mags.
16 kills on the board.
Adding a plate.
And he is clearly dominating this lobby.
Swap mags.
16 kills on the board. And that's a dub right there. Yep. And he himself got the victory. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh, how do I... What, you can't just... You just change the whole entire game? I don't know. I do not know. Okay. Alright. Yeah, leave game. Leave that game. That game's already over. We mean to leave it. It's already done. It's already completely done. We need something recently uploaded. Like more recent than those. And there's something about there's one of the movement settings I'm not too certain with. Can you do anything with your... Can you do anything with that? You can change your... Liver! Showcase. Yeah. So it's only resurgence is what you get, and is what I'm seeing. What does this mean? Like, what even is that? Tactical sprint has been moved to the blood rush perk. Party. Warzone, Zodiac. Ethan does it. Oh, Ethan's playing then. I also need to figure out my shit. I just suck right now. Suck. Need to work on my settings is the most important thing.
Let's pound it out. Crave is home to the series you just can't get enough of. Classic comedies. Hey!
Boys, the long-awaited, highly anticipated second too fast. If you still have left control H, prone, I have set to my rear mouse button. Crouch, I have 3. Some people play 178. You are a controller player and you are interested. I can kind of hint to some stuff that I can do with this controller right here, so you might want to cue in on this conversation. Your mouse sensitivity is going to be totally up to you. Again, every game that I play is one swipe of the arm for me is a 360. That's how I build out my sense. ADS sense multiplier I have set to 0.8. Again, I don't mess with any of these presets. Make sure you go into your mouse advanced. It's actually set. They've changed a few of these settings.
Yeah, I don't know if my mouse would be viable, to be honest. I mean, I used to use mouse all the time and I've been controller for a lot of those things, but I mean, I guess it could be, but I'm not too certain. Not too certain. Well, I guess I gotta test this. Well, I guess we'll get to see if we swap the settings appropriately or not. Well, must have. Oh, yeah, we did.
Switching mags. Switching mags. Swapping mags.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Yeah, those are decent. Well, I gotta figure out the movement though, because it might be some movement setting in here that might be messing me up a little bit.
Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. LG is marked. Stay together.
Hey, firm.
Okay, there's a bit of dead zone already on that one.
On the move here.
Lap pistol was a little bit odd.
Stand by for redeployment. Only 10 left. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy soldier incoming.
No fucking way.
Targets in this area.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
No fucking way.
You're losing ground. Moving.
That's crazy.
Surgeon, go get your revenge.
Swapping mags.
That squad. Hunt him down.
Yeah, well, I got him back with a pistol, so. Eat shit.
Switching mags.
Eat shit. Oh, didn't actually count for me?
Swapping mags.
Oh, yeah, counted.
You're getting another chance. Weapons free. You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy movement, forget it.
Getting lit up. Armoring up. Shock stick out. Swapping back. Cover me. Bad guys here.
Kill confirmed. Located the rest of them. Friendly location. Fly. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Enemies dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Where are you shooting me from? Oh my goodness. Here I was going for the other guys. A little sniper up in there. A little sniper shooting up in there.
Get ready. You're redeploying. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Take it back. Man, I'm down. Man, I got lit up. Enemies. Down enemy operator on my mark.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna die there. That's not too friendly, so I figured it'd be okay, but I was obviously wrong. Where's my dead zone? 15 seconds? Maybe that's long enough to find my dead zone.
Returning you to the front. Earn this. Head to the safe zone. Gas is closing in. Enemy soldier incoming.
I got a pistol, that's no bueno.
Powering up. Fighting up. Powering up. Enemy movement. Fighting up. Nice and easy. Oh, it's got you. Stun out.
You were 1 of 10 remaining. We lost that one, but we'll get a W.
We definitely did lose that one. Ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie. That one definitely did not go all according to plan. Now if we can find Sandwich, then we'll find the player. Guess we're not gonna find Sandwich though. 3 kills. Oh, 4 kills. 4 kills. The Wonder Waffles got 2 kills. 4 kills. Wonder if I should try another one with the mouse and keys and just turn down the sensitivity a bit. I could try that. I mean, I don't know, but this isn't going that bad, to be honest. I mean, we're getting there every each game comes on. But my dead zone definitely is already showing. Dead zone.
Taking fire. Blading up. Changing mags.
Ooh.
Changing mags.
think I might want to try a mouse and keyboard round, actually. Just because. Because, why not? Why not just try it, you know? Let's go mouse, sure. Let's go check out Buddy's mouse settings.
Come up where you can press your melee button and then it'll become an underhand throw. Over the advanced settings, I don't have anything changed into there. For keyboard and mouse settings, now if you are a controller player and you are interested, I can kind of hint to some stuff that I can do with this controller right here. So you might want to cue in on this conversation. Your mouse sensitivity is going to be totally up to you. Again, every game that I play is one swipe of the arm for me is a 360. That's how I build out my sense. 80th sense multiplier, I have set to 0.8. Again, I don't mess with any of these presets. Make sure you go into your mouse advanced. It's actually set, they've changed a few of these settings to where they are correctly bound. Sometimes their suggested settings are just awful. Play with whatever you're used to. Some people play 1.33, some people play 178. If you're not sure, open up Black Ops 7 and see what you had set there. They have it set to default of 1.33. Open up your mouse calibration, make sure this is mouse smoothing is set to off. And then if you are using mouse wheel for anything, you can sometimes bring that down and then that'll help it feel a little bit more responsive and cue that action faster. Totally up to you if you are using, I don't use mouse wheel for anything. For keybinds, for me, what I do is I use WASD as you normally would. Auto move forward is H. Prone, I have set to my rear mouse button. Crouch, I have set to C. So that for me is going to be toggling when I change my stance. And then what I do is you can either, I like to set left control for crouch slide, but what you can do is set control to slide. So that way, a lot of times you end up, you know, going forward, you're trying to chow a corner and you crouch right in your spot. But if you have it set to slide, for me, what I do is I use WASD as you normally would. Auto move forward is H. Prone, I have set to my rear mouse button. Crouch, I have set to C. So that for me is going to be toggling when I change my stance. And then what I do is you can either, I like to set left control for crouch slide, but what you can do is set control to slide. So that way, a lot of times you end up, you know, going forward, you're trying to chow a corner and you crouch right in your spot. But if you have it set to slide, even if you put that input in maybe a quarter of a second too fast, if you still have left control put in by the time that you get to that sliding speed that the game is looking for, your slide may activate, you know, fractions of a second slower, but you're not gonna just sit there and crouch. You're actually gonna get that slide off like you planned. Just gotta make sure you also have something bound for your crouch. Slide. A comma key, what are you doing? Again, if you have a controller where you can remap things, okay, I'm not binding my paddles in the back to B. I'm binding my paddles to, I want one for slide, I want one for change stance individually, I want one for dive. I don't want to share all these inputs on B or circle and be like, if I hold circle, it does this. If I tap circle, it does this. It is, I tap slide, instant. I tap crouch, instant. I tap dive, instant, and that's what those are. So for dive, again, on mouse and key, you can set that individually. For me, I don't have an individual dive keybind. I have it shared right there with my prone dive keybind. Mantle, I have set to V. The way that works for me is if I jump, I don't have any of my auto mantles, and then I press V, and I also remap one of my paddles to V, or actually one of my side buttons. So that way I jump and I never accidentally auto mantle. And then when I press V, that's when I actually initiate a mantle that the Bravo key. The fire mode, which I don't change very often, is set to N. Melee, E. Lethal equipment is clicking my center mouse wheel. So I will click my center mouse wheel and then aim and then release. So that way I have full WASD control while I'm aiming. And then I click and aim and throw my nade. Attack is set to Q. Plates are set to 4. Kill streak 2. I usually end up changing this to 5, 6, 7. Previous weapon, 1 and 2, doesn't matter which one that I press, it will swap to the other weapon. Especially useful whenever you're playing like Warzone and you fat finger 1 or 2. You only have 2 weapons, so. Switch to melee weapon, I have set to my left alt, so that way I will just slide my thumb over to left alt, and that's how I start initiating my switch to melee weapon. Switch to melee weapon, I also have a keybind on my controller, so I don't have to hold R3. I can just touch a paddle, touch a G key, touch a side action key, boom, it rips out my melee weapon immediately. Map, once again, you could have it set to M, but that's a big stretch, or you can have it set to B, which is a little bit more natural for me. Ping, I have set to my forward mouse button. Push to talk, I have set to P, which I have a foot pedal under my desk. When I press the foot pedal, that is bound to P, and that's how that gets going. Everything else, isn't changed through there. Movement, attack sprint assist is on. Mantle assist is off. Crouch behavior is toggle. Prone behavior is go to, so when I press that button, it will slam to prone. Slide maintain sprint is on. Grounded mantle I have set on to P, and that's how that gets going. Everything else isn't changed through there. Movement, attack sprint assist is on. Mantle assist is off. Crouch behavior is toggle. Toggle. Prone behavior is go to, so when I press that button, it will slam to prone. Slide maintain sprint is on. Grounded mantle I have set on again.
Let's give it a shot. Let's give these settings
Again, that is something that I will consider turning off since I have that dedicated mantle key. Slide dive activation definitely have set to independent. Single tap is run. Plunging out of water is free. Vehicle behaviors, free look always, doesn't recenter for me, and lean out is melee. Combat, dedicated melee weapon. I have dedicated weapon keybind, which you will find in here, or actually it was back in my keybind settings. Again, you would combat advanced keybinds. And
let's try it around with
dedicated melee weapon.
Try around with this and see if we could do some those things, making it work. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out.
Set to weapon mount and weapon mount toggle, which is the toggle keybind. Weapon mount exit instant. Tap to reload. Press to interact. Mantle.
Let's go. See, the party is going way too fast, but.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
Reloading.
Enemy dropping it. All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
Jump around like a freak.
Resurgence.
This is the push to talk button.
Stay alive to keep the
This
squad
is
inside.
this you need to fix so I can play sound for my dude. Which what do we need to fix? This you need to fix. So I can. Oh, it's probably. Is it probably the like? It's probably the licensed sounds that demonetized my YouTube stream I turned off a hell of a long time ago. That's probably. Is it the sound alerts? Is that what that is? Faithful, good to see you, buddy.
Reloading. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tag map. Get hunted.
Oh, E should be interact. And G is plates. I don't like that. That's terrible. I don't want a shotgun either.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work. You have reinforcements inbound. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy destroyed. Use your tag map to hunt down the rest of them.
Plate going in.
Your squad's in the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
Go see if we can use this mouse, buddy.
Taking effective fire.
This guy had a pretty good gun, actually. Hello, how are you? I'm doing pretty well, buddy. I was having some issues with this game at first, trying to get things to work. But now I got things to work. Ooh, let's go this way.
Hold on, using my self-revive.
I just got headshotted in my fucking face.
Plate going in.
There's a guy behind me apparently. I'm supposed to read his zone. And so once I got that going, I tried a few rounds with my controller, which was okay. But I do typically like. What are you shooting at? Sniper again?
We've got 10 squads active in the field.
And like, the guy wanted to try mouse and keys just to give it a shot. I used to play mouse and keys a bit in this game, but it must be a whatever you call it there.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Bad guy here.
Ooh-wee.
Enemies.
I don't know how close we are, but how about yourself, my friend? How are you doing? Where you get a chance to do any you playing any Hell Loose with the oh, I'm low on ammo.
Enemy territory.
There's 7 bullets in that gun. I could definitely use some more, but these guys are all over here. That's was it, this is that?
Using a tactical. Grenade out.
Target down. Marking the
I don't have any of
rest
that
the
either, so
Enemy soldier incoming. You're being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
Sniper got a piece of me.
Kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map.
Plate going in.
Get hunted.
Easy, easy. I got you. Thanks, Phil. Plate going
he's
in.
got sniped in the face. I kind of like mouse and keys actually. I don't really mind it a whole lot.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Easy, easy. I got you. Thanks, Phil. Plate going in. Reloading.
Yeah, of course. Didn't have any bullets in that one. Could use a little reload on that one, eh? Could have used a little reload.
All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is moving.
Got enemy activity.
I wanted to see where this guy would land. Fuck it, let's just go.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
There's no way I lose that. Go help him, buddy. Shoot him. He's right there. Shoot him. Oh my god.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
I had the advantage on him and I miserably failed that. Like, miserably. Oh, that's what it'd be nice if you had the mouse to the keyboard, sorry, or the controller for the aim. Because look at that. Like, he shot me in the legs and he survived and he was one hit. My buddy waited too long to come in and help. He waited too long to do this business.
5 squads still operational in the AO. Only 10 were left.
Cover me.
And there's another one defeated. Oh, there you go. We did a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. Lots of work to do on there, that's for sure. There's lots of work to do on that. Oh, he's a medic apparently now.